Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dragon's Cave and welcome to another reading. If you found this video, if you clicked on it, this reading is for you because it means that your spirit guides have a message for you. We are doing channeled message from spirit guides, tarot card reading. And so it's collective, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind, use your discernment. But if you found this reading, trust it is not coincidence, because it means that it means that your intuition told you to click on it. So let's dive into it. The first word and energy that I felt when I was tuning into this was a deepening in your awareness, consciousness, in your intuition, into yourself. And the first card was the moon. The moon is our inner aspect, the inner aspects of ourself, the quote unquote feminine. What I mean, the moon is linked to emotions, to our inner world and intuition. And this is important because we are in Scorpio season, and the collective, let's say, intuition is going to be more sharp. So this is important and this is beautiful also because it's guiding you. It's telling you that if you are experiencing we are also in Mercury retrograde. So the mind is not necessarily the most trustworthy in this moment. And I'm not saying to not use your logic, to not think about things. That's always important. But if you find yourself in a sort of mental fogginess, if you feel uncertain and there are illusions, well, this is something that can absolutely come up around this period of time. So tune into your own intuition in this moment that is more reliable. And there are some aspects related to what is fulfilling you with the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, something is offered, and I'm noticing that we have the Four of Cups close to it. So there is some sort of offer that is going to arrive, to land to you. The point with that, and also with the moon, is what is really making you happy, what is really fulfilling you. There is a sort of okay, so there is something that is going to be offered. The point is understanding if that's something that will make you happy or not. Why am I saying this? Because the point, part of the point of this reading, it's only one part, is using your own power to choose what is actually that you want. And that's kind of interesting because on this side, that is, I feel like the energy that is you are leaving behind, we have the Six of Cups. Also with the Six of Cups, something is offered. The point is that this could be something related to the past that you left behind with the Eight of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. This could be a past relationship, for example, because I feel that for many of you, this reading is going to be around guidance to manifest love that you want. And I'm saying this because of the other cards. We're getting to it, but for the moment, let's start with the past energy. So it's likely, it's possible that you left something behind, possibly a relationship. This could be something that happened kind of in the close past. This could be something more distant in time. It's going to be different. But with the Six of Cups, we have a sort of energy related to the past, like childhood, or a childlike energy, something that is beautiful on the one hand, but also not completely mature. And with the Eight of Cups, it's likely that you left this behind, you walked away because it was not fulfilling. And with the Three of Swords, it's likely that there was a lot of pain around that. So this could be something that's still painful, it's still difficult. The point is that we have the World and the Tower, and with this, it's something that is gone. It's finished, it's ended, a cycle that has ended. And that's why I say that for many of you, this is going to be a relationship that you left behind, possibly because it wasn't really fulfilling, it was painful. So actually leaving this behind, closing this cycle was positive for you and for your own path forward. There could be also some sort of deeper layer to this, an energy that we left behind around some patterns that we were playing. For example, we were playing small, or we were accepting to be, we were accepting less than what we deserved. And this is a transition. So with the Four of Cups, I'm moving in this direction. With the Four of Cups, once again, we have these offerings, something that is going to land, something that is going to be given. But I'm drawn to the dragon here. It's not completely sure if he wants that, right? In the traditional tarot, the man is with closed eyes, and it's not seeing the offering. So there is something that is inviting you to understand if that offering is what you want. Could be, for example, a return of this person or energy or situation, or something that is similar to this type of energy, maybe another person, but similar energy. So the guidance here is to use your own self-power. With the Queen of Wands and the Empress, we have something like, you are the master of your own life. You are the center. Choose yourself and choose wisely what you really want. If you prioritize yourself, if you love yourself enough, you won't let anything that is not at your own level, let's say, at your own, you won't accept something that you don't deserve, because you understand that you are worthy of the best. Not just something that is good, but something that is great, something that is the best for you. And when you step into this energy, when you understand that it's on you to say no, and you can say no, and you can also manifest, you can create with the Empress. There is this energy of you being in your power, you choosing yourself and filling your own cup first, so that the world around you rearrange itself and give to you the right type of energy, the energy that is a match to your own vibration. The Empress, with the, she is related to Venus. She is in her feminine energy. She receives, she attracts, she doesn't chase. Right? So there is this type of energy that is the guidance. It is not only the guidance, but also what you are transitioning into, or maybe you're already there, depending on the or where you are at in this timeline, let's say. And the thing is that you want to manifest the Ten of Pentacles energy. And I mean, I think everybody wants that, right? So the Ten of Pentacles is the card of not only family, not only love, but also abundance. Also the type of relationship and the type of situation that is going to be long lasting, that is going to last for all your life, that is going to give and to leave these sort of quote unquote inheritance to your family, is going to actually be grounded and create something also for your children and the children of the children. So it's and there is this sort of earthly energy with the pentacles. So it's something grounded. It's not something that is just based, for example, on emotions, but also on the type of quote unquote work. So the commitment that you put into the relationship. And this is the guidance also to understand how to get there. This is the spirit guide message. They are trying to tell you what to look out for and how to get there. How to get there. So we have the King of Cups. And this is interesting because the King of Cups can be both a beautiful energy, but it has also a shadow side. The shadow side of the King of Cups is this emotional turbulence. I'm really drawn to the waves of the sea and all these fish. Like there is something that is not stable, not rooted. And this could be partially the energy that you left behind and it is trying to come back. Or maybe you are in your emotions right now. The problem with that is it's difficult to manifest and to create something that is stable and long term, or the long term, when you are into this energy, because it's too emotional. The emotions change, and it's not something that is rooted. With the Seven of Wands, mm, with a Seven of Wands, we have instead the rejection, the putting boundaries, and the sort of no. So this could be a type of energy that is trying to come back, for example, or related to the same person that you left behind in the past, or some sort of similar situation where you feel the instability and you feel that it's not something. You could feel uncertain. You could feel not grounded. You are allowed to say no. You're allowed to put boundaries. You're allowed to put your own barrier and say, like, this is not what I want. uh, be careful not to at the same time not to be yourself that are in this type of energy, because we have water and fire. They are both emotional driven. I love both of them. Of course, this is not in terms of I don't like this energy. No, this is be careful, because with this type of card in this specific deck, we have this dragon that is not exactly. I mean, there is a bit of warlike energy, right? So be careful not to be yourself in this type of energy where you are um, in your emotions, and there is a sort of storm inside of you where you are or burning or just um, being really this sort of be careful not to create the drama yourself, basically. So yes, but if this is the energy that others are coming toward you, you're not necessarily, you can say no. You can also, like, this is not the energy I want anymore. You're allowed to step back. And we also have the Queen of Cups, so there is a lot of emotions. But with the Queen of Cups, what we have is calmer waters, right? She is more looking inward. She is pondering and deciding what she wants. She is also more in tune with the energies. I don't know why, but every time I see the Queen of Cups, I receive this sort of psychic energy that is driving me back to the moon and to the intuition. So she is trying to understand what she wants. She's looking at her own cup and understanding the type of energy that she's allowing in and what she isn't. So don't allow yourself to take burden on you that are not yours. Don't feel like you have necessarily to say yes to everybody or to all the situations that come into your life. You, once you are into your own power, you're allowed to say yes and no. And it is ultimately yourself. I mean, we all manifest, right? We all manifest all the time, consciously or subconsciously. So the guidance here is to not allow this energy of the Ten of Wands. So with the death, we have the ending, but also new beginning. We have something that is not allowed, or you may not want anymore into your life. There is discernment required here, but with the death card, I feel the death in actually many of my readings as a very positive card, because with the death we have something that is ending, and the new beginning is the card related to Pluto. We are in Scorpio energy. There is this pause and death for the new beginning, for the new life to come. And I'm drawn to the Ace of Cups. That's something new that is offered, right? So there is a sort of a final swipe of this energy that needs to be really released, and so that you can actually embody this energy of the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, that you are sovereign into yourself and you manifest your love, your desires, what you want for yourself. Because with the Two of Swords at the bottom, there is something that you may still be, for example, not seeing about your own thoughts, your own sabotage mechanism and patterns, for example. There could be some sort of moment of reflection needed so that you can take off the blindfold and understand that actually you are in the power to say yes or no. And with the Four of Pentacles, you may be called to really ground yourself so that the emotional waves are kind of tamed. And this is not to say to repress the emotions, but to let them out so that you can be grounded, yeah. And we have the Three of Wands. So where are you going? There is an expansion. There is something that is actually in the Knight of Cups. I mean, come on. So, be grounded and nurture your own foundations. But at the same time, if there is something that you left behind, this could be a good energy to be left behind, in the sense that something that is not serving you anymore and you're called to embrace a new journey. And the new journey could actually bring you to the Knight of Cups, where something more fulfilling is offered. And we have the Fool. I mean, come on, the Fool, a new beginning. Okay. So I said since the beginning that this could be for many of you related to love, because also we have the Sacred Union card, partnership and romance. And I'm noticing the hole for the key. So something that is unlocking or something that needs to be unlocked, because the cards that are coming after are really guidance, in the sense that we have the Hungry Ghosts, obsession, scarcity consciousness, attachment, the Horse King, assistance, control. So what does this mean? It means that if you are trying to manifest love, partnership, and romance, this is the guidance. There may be some energy that you are still carrying in yourself that is sabotaging you. So partially I've already talked about that, but there is something more coming here. Scarcity consciousness and obsessions. So there is something that needs to be really released. If when you manifest, you cannot. Okay, sorry, it's not that you cannot. In order for the manifestation to come to fruition and for your manifestations abilities to really work, you need to put out the right energy, align with the right vibration, and then detach. Detachment is extremely difficult. I know, I know it's extremely difficult, but it's really how manifestation works. If you are, for example, saying, I want love, and then you are constantly obsessing on the thing that, like, I want love, and the energy that you're putting out is that you don't have it. So the guidance is to release this this scarcity consciousness. You're still in the ideas of lack. I don't have it, so I need it, I want it. This is chasing, this is not attracting, this is not manifestation. Obsessions energy as well. Allow yourself to step into this Queen of Wands energy, where you are sovereign in yourself, where you prioritize yourself, where you know that you are all that you really need. And in this way, you align. If you love yourself, you raise your vibration into love, and love will be attracted to you, will come to you. You will receive it with this also the where is it? With the Knight of Cups, right? There is something that is coming, that is being manifested. The point is mindset, vibration. And with the Horse King, what we have is, you see that this horse is actually it's kind of surrendering, let's say, to the man. There is a sort of taming that needs to take place, and this taming is a taming of your own subconscious. And this is not easy, but it's something that you can do, and it is something that your guides are going to help you with, because we also have angelic help, miraculous aid, the winged wise ones. So your spirit guides are saying this is the task at the moment, and this is the task: stepping back from this scarcity consciousness where you feel like you don't have, because what everything that you need is inside of you. The point what it's necessary is to realize that, and to tame your own subconscious. We have the strength card here. The point is that you need to trust. And this is not easy, but is what is required. The attachment is preventing the manifestation. And so there is further guidance. Further guidance is especially related to winter. And I want to say that something important could happen around Christmas, because we have two cards related to winter. And at the bottom, we have this card that, I mean, it's really Christmas card, right? So this, oh, sorry, the word trembled. There is something relevant that is going to happen around in winter, around Christmas, possibly for some of you. Could be before or after, but in that type of time. With the Ice Queen, we have a non-action. We have a period of rest, of looking inside, of assessing things, and stepping back, basically. And this could be also the good moment to ask for help from your spirit guides, possibly angels and archangels, but it doesn't have to be just your spirit guides. And they want to say that help is available. Miracles can happen. What we have here is the transition from an energy of, I need this, I want this, I don't have this, so I want it, to I am sovereign into myself, I love myself, I know that all that I need is inside of me. And so you step into this energy where you know that the universe and your spirit guides are conspiring to give you what you want, to give you your manifestations, and miracles can happen. This is the energy of trust. This is the energy of surrendering and really allowing things to happen for you. And this is powerful. And the resilience. So there is also strengthening that is happening through this. But once again, I'm called to winter. Winter is going to be important. Okay, let's see, just one last card, and then we're closing the reading. Yeah, we have clarity. Oh, soulful. Okay, we have clarity, and this whole process is bringing you clarity so that you can really leave this energy behind, stepping into this energy and manifest. That's interesting. She's a mermaid. So yeah, there is something around emotions and this clarity and the balance that is coming through, but also allowing. So with the mermaid, so there is something a bit tricky that is often happening, right? So clarity and balance, so that you can move forward and not letting this sort of trickster energy coming. But at the same time, also with the mermaids, there is this sort of wonder and magic, right? So this is both. This is clarity, right? So this time that is coming may be really good to look inside of yourself and assessing what you want, what is, for example, that your soul wants, what is that really is fulfilling you, and having a lot of compassion for yourself. Okay, this is the reading. Let's see if there is something last. Okay, there was a last card. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, there is a balancing that is happening, and we have the ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, details. This is really the moment to pause and to assess what you really want, to establish a clear vision, and to the way I feel is like write it down. Take the time to really understand with the Ace of Cups what is that you really, really want. Take the moment to pause and to look inside. And once it's done, step into your sort of master manifestor and create it for yourself. Because once again, you're assured that you can do it and that is coming. So there is a new beginning. The point is that now you may feel in this sort of death. That is good. That is good. That is the moment to plant the seeds and to take your responsibility and your manifestation power back so that you can create all of this. And yeah, once you step into this, you are absolutely able to manifest the Ten of Pentacles energy, the type of long-lasting, happy relationship and family. So this is the guidance of your spirit guides. And if this resonated for you, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to comment below. And I'm really excited because when we have periods like this is where the big shifts and the big changes happen. And this is big energy. And it's really important. Your life is not going to be the same after this. So take really your time and manifest. See you next time.